Hello, everyone, and welcome to the latest addition to the House of Dreams portfolio. This is City of Strays, which will be ran by our lovely bard. Welcome to House of Dreams. If you haven't been here before, we are a TTRPG collective who make actual plays, and sometimes we remember to release them, and sometimes they're lost to the mists of time. And sometimes people have to take a very long mental health break before a game can start. All that aside, thank you very much for stopping by. This game will now go It is currently Wednesday uh, until it comes to an end, unless we have to take a break, in which there'll be an extra week. But it's going to be about 8 weeks long. That's the gubbins out of the way. Please follow us on the socials. We're on Instagram. We're on Blue Sky. You can follow us here on Twitch. Please do. We also have subs open if you have a spare one. Um, and with that out of the way, I will now hand over to our uh, voice of the city, Bard.
Hello, everybody, and welcome you all to City of Strays. This is gonna be a liminal horror adventure. So, if you are uncomfortable with topics of akin to depression, loneliness in big cities, eh, people just being shitty with what they are giving, and you're pouring yourself into something as much as you can and not getting anything back, I advise caution, but I'm still very happy that you're here. This game, we are playing the wonderful Wickedness system. Um, and Wickedness is a very special system because we will not be using dice. Instead, we will be using these. We will be using tarot cards, and I am the voice of the city because I have my very own tarot cards in front of me, and I will be pulling for my players what is about to happen. And not only is this a very special game, this is going to be a very special session too, but more about this later. Now I want to introduce my wonderful, wonderful players, and I couldn't be more grateful you're all here because this is a stellar cast, and I'm so honored that you're all here. Um, who wants to start?
I don't mind.
Okay.
Cool. Howdy, I'm Magpie. I use she, they pronouns. Yeah, I have lots of excitement for what's going on ahead. You can find me online at Antique Horror. I do a lot of just general yelling into the void. I love horror. I'm excited to be here.
Do you want to popcorn it over?
Oh, yes, Adi.
Oh, and the betrayal begins. Hello, people of the internet. I am RDMK. You can find me at RDMK on Blue Sky and on YouTube, and Moonlight Creations on Instagram. I do a bunch of things all over the internet, but right now I am curious and a little scared by how enthusiastically Laura or Bard are voice of the city has been grinning in a slightly unhinged and offsetting manner, and I look forward to seeing what that means.
I'm innocent.
Mm-hmm. Narrow eyes, narrow eyes, narrow eyes.
Callum, are you with us?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm just double checking that I've not fucked the audio. Um, Hello, everyone. My name is Callum. My pronouns are they, them, and new. I don't know who I'm playing tonight, which is exciting because we need to do a bunch of stuff in the setup. Um, and I like to do my ad read at the end. So that's me. Hello, I'm here. I'll popcorn it back to you, Pard. In fact, I'll popcorn it with with some actual like chicken popcorn. Anyway, go ahead.
So,
I'm
as
also, I'm sorry, I forgot to give my pronouns fab, he, him. I go by fab, he, him, just saying.
Yeah, and I forgot it as always because I couldn't care less about my pronouns. But as Callum already said, today is a very special session 1 because it's actually somewhat of a session 0. You know, in Wickedness, the cards give you your character. And most people who play this game do this beforehand, but I thought it was such a special and gentle process to get to know who you're gonna be that I wanted everybody to share it with us. So I have seen that we have quite a lot of people watching us. We also have quite a bit of people in the chat. Stay alert, dear Twitch chat, because there will be a time where I will be asking you questions. And with the people in the chat that I recognized, it's gonna be a doozy.
No. I didn't agree to this.
Why?
This wasn't on
This
the
is
contract.
unfair. This is not you. There was okay.
That was.
I'm just
Okay,
gonna
fine,
be asking them questions.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm very worried now. Assis is in the chat.
I know.
A bad chat.
Oh my god. Oh my
I
god.
said with love, but this is a bad chat to ask questions.
I know.
No, I support this. I
That's okay. I've
support
got mod
this.
control. I'll just
Well,
be honest.
I
Don't worry,
completely
Andy. I've got
support
it.
this.
I'll
I'm just.
I'll abuse
right.
my powers.
Callum, we're in this. We're in this together. Let's go. Come on. All right, let's go.
So, shall we begin?
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, first of all, I want to tell you a tiny bit about our setting so you can make more informed decisions. We are in a city. The city might have had a name some long time ago, but by now it is long forgotten. And it is a city not in this world or any other. It is a city that somehow got lost in the mist. It's somewhere else. It's a bit displaced, if you want to put it like that. And as such, it is also a city of displaced people. Not humans, not necessarily. It's the city of things that got lost somewhere between the lines, in between the stories you'd never really got to write down. Like there, the thought you had in the shower, and when you're done drying yourself off, it's already gone. Maybe one of these, let's call them spirits, one of these strays is just the left sock you were sure you put in the washing machine, but now it's gone. And the city, it has been here for quite a time. But you know how it is with big cities that grow and grow as more things get displaced and lost. At some point, those cities get that big that they feel like everything and nothing all at once. Sure, you know your neighbor, maybe. What was the name again? Not important. But you know your block, you know where you live. Maybe you don't even have a house because, after all, buildings start to vanish and just to crumble down. There was somebody fixing it, but you can't really remember what happened to them or with them. Some day they were there, the other day they were gone, and it is a city of memories that are starting to get to be forgotten. And everything has its story, and as soon as the story is gone, as soon as nobody remembers even the smallest fragment of it, people just disappear in the streets. Whole houses. You swear there was a small cafe. They had pretty good donuts, but now there's just a hardware store. And it's halfway empty, always. And the halls and the floors of it are always, they shimmer in the fluorescent light of the neon. You three are strays in this city. and who you are, and how you found each other, and what brought you together. That is something we're going to find out now. I do have here 3 cards, the first 3 cards of the traditional tarot deck. These will tell you which of the 3 people you're gonna play. We have the pure heart, the wild spirit, and the old soul. I will let you pull the cards. I will allow you to switch, because even though you get your fate handed to you, you can still choose it yourself. And Callum,
Oh,
I would ask
am I going
you.
first?
You're
Ah,
going first.
because I like to be weird, I'm going to take the middle card.
The middle card.
Shit. That was
You
what I wanted.
pulled the Fool.
Oh.
Welcome, Callum. You are our pure heart.
Okay, interesting.
Oh.
I am the persona protagonist. This is all great.
To anybody who may not be um, experienced with tarot, I will say a few words about the cards. So people who pull them know not only what the game says about it, but also what the cards themselves say about it. The Fool is the card that starts the tarot. It's the number 0, actually, not the number 1, the number 0 of the major arcana. And it's stands for innocence and a free spirit and new beginnings. But it can also be a bit reckless, a bit going out there, not thinking about the consequences, and sometimes quite easy to be taken advantage of. I let you sit on that, Callum. Magpie?
Ooh, I will go for the one closest to your face. Yes.
This one? You are the High Priestess. You are the old
Ooh.
soul. The old soul is intuitive and listens to her inner voice and sometimes knows more things than she is supposed to know. But sometimes through all the intuitive things that goes on in her mind, she might be lacking her center and repress her feelings. Because let's be honest, you have seen a lot of things. Nobody needs to tell you how the world is. You have seen it.
Ooh.
I let you sit with it too. And Adi, as you wished for, you get the magician. You are the wild spirit. The magician is a card. It's about willpower and desire and creation and manifestation. You know what you want and you have the means to get it. It's within your grasp. But you are so deep in what you want and the world you build for yourself that sometimes you might lose the touch with the rest of us. It's all right. These are the 3 U's, and I would like to invite you to open up the wickedness rule book and scroll down to your character page. I will keep the progress going, but just so you already know what's about to happen. And you can choose either you can use the you can either use the urban fantasy page of your characters or the normal ones.
I mean,
Oh, I forgot
ideally, we
about
should all
that.
choose a same kind of theme, right?
To be honest, I leave you the free choice because I will find a way to get under your skins one way or another. It's always
Love you
about the
too, Laura.
illusioner's choice, isn't
Love
it?
you too. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so which page I go to? The
You
wild
go to the
spirit.
wild spirit.
It's like
Magician.
44 on the PDF.
Yeah.
Wait, what? 44. Oh, core play pay. Okay, 44. Okay.
Yeah.
44.
just take a quick look because we are in fact not done. You now know who you are, but these cards will maybe help you figure out how you are, how you think about things, how you try to solve problems, what drives you, and what is the first thing you reach for if anything stands in your way. And Adi, this time you're the first one to choose.
Okay. What was this in terms of, again, what was this card for?
Your dominant affect, like what is the idea of your character, what is your character reaches for first in their toolbox to solve a problem. It is mostly meant as an inspiration.
An inspiration. Okay. Okay. I will go for the first card.
This one?
So the on the other side. Yeah.
This one.
First card. Yeah.
You pull the sun.
Okay.
You're primarily driven by reason and practicality.
The wild soul is driven by practicality.
Yes? Do you see any problem with that, Callum?
No, I don't. I think it's interesting.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Ah,
The reason.
I'll let you sit with that. Magpie.
Ooh, I will go for the one closest to your face again.
The moon. You are
Ooh.
driven by emotion and mystery. And Callum, what's left for you is the star, which means you're primarily driven by faith and connections. That doesn't mean that all you ever do has to be aligned with these, but take it as some inspiration. We are trying to come up with a character on the spot, after all. Now, Magpie, since you already found your playbook that quickly, have you already made some decisions? And tell me, are we in the normal one, in the medieval one, or are we in the urban fantasy one?
Oh, hold on. Wickedness play pages. I'm not sure.
Is the background white or purple?
White.
Then we are in the normal one.
Ah. Okay. I can go for... What do we all vibe with? Or I can change to fantasy.
What are we vibing with,
I
True?
think from my idea, I'm currently being pulled towards urban fantasy, but
Urban fantasy.
that's
Are
because
you?
my idea is an idea.
Mm-hmm. Adi, what do you say?
Again, sorry, what page am I looking for?
The urban fantasy books start from 70 onwards. There's
70 onwards. Okay.
yeah, so it's a bit further down. Scroll down, you'll get the purple bit.
Oh.
I can do either. It doesn't matter to me. I was probably just going to do like my character concept works with both readings. I think.
I think perhaps I'd like to do something in an urban fantasy myself
All
as
right.
well.
Then let's go to the urban fantasy book.
Let's go.
I see you smiling, Callum. Should I be afraid?
No, you shouldn't. I'm just trying to figure out if the idea I've had is too silly or is actually kind of great.
Callum, do you remember what I played in your vampires game?
Yeah, okay. I've got a character if you're ready to hear it. to give everyone else a bit of an idea.
Does anybody else already have an idea for their character? Magpie, Adi?
I have a
I'm still
rough
cooking.
vibe.
Still cooking.
Okay, then Callum, if you already have an idea, share it with us. Who are you?
I am a statue of a young cormorant. The
A
bird.
young
Yes.
cormorant.
The bird.
A statue of a bird.
Yes.
And why would that be too silly?
Because the backstory I've given it is going to.
What?
uh, I
Feel
think
free.
I think this is the bird that is the child of the liver birds, which is the symbol of the city of Liverpool. There are two statues of these birds called liver birds that face away from each other. And the myth is the reason they face away from each other is because if they were ever to see each other and mate, the city of Liverpool would disappear. So this statue is the child of those two birds who is now lost in a place that doesn't exist.
Sounds wonderful. Not too silly at all. It's soft,
However, I
it's
have triggered
whimsical.
Magpie.
I don't mind it. I'm fine.
Let's go with it.
So I do have a quick question though.
Yes.
In the urban fantasy setting, there is a thing that is I am driven by. Is that the same thing as the aspect / inspiration?
No. These things are truths you find out about yourself. And those are
Okay.
things you can erase, you can burn out of your very soul to. Is that one of the truths? Let me have a quick look for myself. These.
Oh, I see what
So
Addy's
the
saying. On on the urban
yeah,
fantasy books, it has handed out the um second
the
set of
sun, the
sun,
moon, and the star
moon,
cards.
and star
Yeah.
cards to the characters. Because it says I'm driven by faith connections, the wild spirit is driven by emotion and mystery,
Yeah,
and the old soul is driven by reason and purpose. We can just ignore that. We'll just pretend that that doesn't exist.
let us ignore that. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Hmm.
I think I have a concept.
Wonderful.
So her name is Dahlia.
Mm-hmm.
She is. You think human. You see a figure and you think human. She's easily 6'5" and lithe with it. Her face is entirely covered by, I guess, what looks similar to a mourning veil. It is very, very dark lace, and it falls just sort of around her shoulders. Two large antlers stick out from the top, and in it they cradle what seems to be the sun. Um, when it turns dark outside, you can see that it's actually a planet. It's an imitation of where we are now. Every now and then, you'll see dark spots and light spots where lives and deaths occur. Um, she's driven entirely by her emotions. So sometimes when she gets angry or particularly flustered by something, this will go at an accelerated rate. She's never been sure if that is controlled by her or if she's just more aware of it. Um, she has always learned best by listening to dreams and trying to interpret them. She never learned by sitting to read books. Her teachers were at their wits' end with her, trying to get her to understand, but she never quite got the concept. Um, she's always in the middle of knitting. She's never finished a scarf. You see, sort of, she has this giant shawl wrapped around her shoulders, and when she gets a little bit nervous or when she's a little bit kind of, I guess, away with the fairies, she is knitting and trying to finish this crochet. but the further she walks, the more you realize that somewhere down the line she tied it somewhere. And the more she knits, the more it frogs itself away. It's a never ending project.
That sounds beautiful. What was the name again?
Dahlia.
And Callum, please remind me, what was the name of your bird?
It's an untested name.
Untested?
Yep.
What do you mean?
They weren't given one, and they
Ah.
keep on trying names out. So they are conceptually trying to figure out a name.
Mm-hmm. Ari. What do you feel like?
I think the wild spirit is around, like, 5'8", 5'9", very athletic frame, which is covered in athleisure aesthetic. So she has on a like, very it's the black that is, like, just right, like right at the beginning of the night, like, that first initial black with highlights of just like little lines of fire. And she has these leggings on, and she has on which are again black with streaks of fire along all of the seams of the cloth. And on top of that, she's wearing this loose, baggy tech jacket that is usually kind of like pulled off, and, like, she wears it around her shoulders. Uh, Her name is going to be uh, Madeline, and some people call her Mad. She doesn't understand why, but yeah, that would be Madeline, the wild spirit.
Sounds like Madeline comes from a more modern world than the rest of the group.
Mhm.
But just as a question to ponder over, what do you think? How does Madeline feel about that? Just for yourself.
What do I think about?
How does Madeline feel about being tied to the more modern world than the other two?
She will always, like, ha, 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 yes, that was so wonderful, yes, understand, beautiful, how quaint, and then just turn around and go, thank God I come from where I do, darling. Oh my lord.
I see. Used to the luxury that the modern world brings with it, with the practicality and all the gadgets.
It's convenience, darling, that's what counts.
Yeah, it makes life so easy, right?
Easiness is a part for sure, but I like to do things well and proper, so intensity.
I see. Let's proceed. You have your playbooks. There is read what's written under my power and think about what might be true for your little stray that you just found in this big city.
Are we supposed to ask all of the other questions? Ask the old soul
That
two
comes
of the
later.
following. Okay. So
First find yourself, then you can find the others.
first find self. All right. So what is the power? Okay.
And the same with your follies. And really, I mean, you already have, all of you have so wonderful characters, such wonderful little friends you made in the city, and you that might have found each other. Where is the thing that might trip them up from time to time?
Hmm.
We all have follies after all. And another thing that the rule books explicitly says, even though we have a young soul, a pure soul, and a pure heart and an old soul, that does not mean that you have to be younger or older. You are what you are, but maybe life taught you one thing or another.
I think Mad would, in response to anything, would I think be chewing this gum, and she'd be let out, like she'd blow out like massive bubble, and then look at whoever's talking or whatever is talking, and just smile as the bubble pops, and there's a small little burst of fire that lights up the room and then comes back, but only the fire comes back. All of the shadows that the fire created stand and stay exactly where they are.
Hmm. So it feels like Madeline is really looking for the truth. That's something you could say.
Fire is a certain form of illumination, and what both seek is clarity.
Clarity is a good thing, just careful that you don't see things that don't want to be seen. You, it's really hard to unsee something. Dahlia, have you found something that you feel familiar with?
Hmm. Just in terms of like the follies and that side, or just in general, like the little friends.
Mostly about the power and the follies.
Um,
Oh, I didn't say anything about the follies. Oh, sorry. Continue.
I have it at her core. She is incisive, lonely, and wise beyond her years. She
Mm-hmm.
has been ground down by the city. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but you see that from this, she keeps people around her not alive necessarily. Um, you see consistently perched on her antlers is a small flock of ghostly starlings. They chitter and chatter consistently to the point where just being around her is a sensory experience like no other. Um, Sometimes, though, there are larger creatures. She has no necessarily control on getting rid of them or keeping them. Um, but the ghosts that arrive around Dahlia, similarly to the orb, seem very controlled by her emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they are large and terrifying, and sometimes they are a mouse scurrying at her feet.
Dahlia sounds like a person who chooses to be kind each and every day in you.
I think Madeline's power comes from her core. She is
Mm-hmm.
resilient, uncertain, and kinder than she lets on. So, but in addition to the fire, her power is the shadows, which she controls.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but all of this power that she has makes her act with unearned overconfidence.
About, I still have some cards over here that might tell you more about the magical power that's inside of you.
Oh
I will
shit!
not.
Wait.
No,
Hold
it's
on.
fine.
No, because my whole aspect is that I am all for reason and practicality, right? Then I wouldn't do the whole act with an overconfidence. If I am reason
It
and
Someone who
no,
is
practicality,
no.
someone who believes that they are practical might believe that they are prepared for things they are not prepared to be ready for.
Yeah.
So I
true,
think
true,
you you can
yeah.
quite you can still be
Hmm.
overconfident and a practical person. It's just that
Hmm.
you
Hmm.
are assuming that
Delulu.
preparation and your logic is the correct solution to all your problems,
Hmm.
when actually
Yeah.
there might be alternative ways.
I mean, look at them. Look at your friends. You have a knitting little planet god face something and a bird. Sometimes you have to be
I
the big girl in the room.
I know, darling.
A statue of a bird
Not even a real bird.
who can't
Oh
But
yes,
decide
I'm sorry. Did you miss my applause? I shall try and do that a little more obviously.
what material they're made of. They change color, and it looks like their material changes uh, on a daily basis.
Hmm.
here we are. Let's actually go to those cards because here I have 5 cards and you're allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I can count. And these will tell you about the kind of magic that's inside of you and what it does to the world. I believe uh, Dahlia didn't get to pick first yet. Look, you have so many cards to choose from. Let's say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's go 2, please.
A very fitting choice, if you ask me. The Wheel of Fortune.
Ooh.
In Tarot, the Wheel of Fortune means change, cycles, inevitable fate, but also clinging to control, having no control, and sometimes bad luck. And the power it holds for you means that you can choose between time magic and luck magic.
Ooh. I think I like the idea of look magic.
Then take that power as your own.
Thank you.
Damn.
Adi Callum, who wants to go first?
Go for it.
Cool.
One,
Um,
1, 2, 3, 4.
I will take 3.
The Chariot. A new journey begins. But sometimes it's a journey without exactly knowing where you go. And the Chariot
Oh,
makes you choose between travel magic and
I'll
sword
take
magic.
travel magic, please.
Then make it your own.
Yeah.
Adi, 1, 2, 3.
in this instance, uh, I think I'm being entirely reasonable and very practical in choosing the city to choose for me.
The Hanged Man. A new perspective, but sometimes not the means to pursue it, as you might find yourself a bit stuck. And that makes you choose between ghost magic and gravity magic.
Whoa, whoa. Ghost magic or gravity magic?
Hmm.
Holy shit. does that? It's an open-ended thing, right?
It is very open-ended. But remember, to use your magic, you either have to have a lot of wisdom, which means you have to have made a lot of mistakes, or you have to burn something of yourself.
What? I mean, you know what? I'm fascinated. Uh, I think I'm going to go with ghost magic.
Then claim this power as your own.
Ghost magic.
How are we all feeling with what we have so far?
I like it.
Yeah.
I like how kind of, I guess, conceptual it is.
Right.
I like how all of these characters are taking shape slowly.
Hmm. I will scroll a bit down to join you in the playbooks. Nope, that's too far. That's also too far. Right. If you take a look at your page, we will jump to questions for now. And we will start with my power is best used for, but it's also suited to.
Okay.
And below that, you find some sources.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to look at them and choose one that you feel that's the truth about you.
Oh, so this is the step that I already did. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I
Oh, I
apologize.
think I did it as well. Sorry.
Very good. No.
Oh, I misunderstood. I thought I had to consider all of them to be true.
Hmm. Oh, is that the way? But or you have to choose one.
I'm gonna change it a bit. I want you to choose one. That means you will have less true magic at the moment, but I will give you another way to have some.
Okay. So choose one of them, one of the sources,
Yeah,
essentially. Okay.
choose one. So out of 9 sources, you have 3.
Oh, I see. You would like us to pick a bold word from each of the 3. So there is like,
If you feel
or
like that would
sorry,
take a
or do
no,
you want us
it's
to just
fine.
pick one of the 3 bullet points?
Yeah.
You know what? I want you to have some fun. You can keep them, all 3, but I would like for you to choose one that defines you. Because as you know, you have the choice between striking them out, and then you can try to reclaim it, or you can blacken them, which means we would have 9 2 times, which is a bit much for 8 episodes. So each of the non-important ones you blacken out. The one that's most important to you, that's the one you can strike out once, and then it's going to be
Oh, I
blackened.
see what you're saying. Yes, cool.
Yeah.
Hmm. I find wonder in myself, in my friends, and the city itself. That is the most important thing to this character. Um, and what powers them is like, despite the city kind of not conceptually, it is falling apart. It is lost. It is like you're constantly being lost and fading away. They cannot help but like find wonder in its complexities, its uniqueness, its illogical fallacies, its like lost ideas are always fascinating to find and to like see how they play into each other, and it's always sad when they go, but like that doesn't mean it's like bad, or it means that like I am more passionate about like getting them back or stopping them from going because I
Mhm.
love this place and I want it to be a place. And it's not currently a place, but I think it could be.
Oh, we will get to the place very soon.
I think Mad Lions, as I said, at my core, I am resilient, uncertain, and kinder than I let on, because I think she was suppressed to a point where wildness was the only thing that kept her sane. And in that tribulation, she was met with challenge, and she was a survivor. And she holds that to herself, holds that to herself very strongly, because as a survivor, despite everything, she still has hope that there can be an option to be kind.
Hope is worth a lot in these times.
I think I think I'll stick for Dahlia as well. So at her core, she's incisive, lonely, and wise beyond her years. The power specifically comes from the fact that she feels as though this flame above her is slowly burning her from the inside out. Um, Literally and physically, she is burned out. But at the same time, there is a supernova right in her hands, and she fully believes that she can follow it somewhere. She doesn't know where, but for the sheer spite of wanting to know where this mystery leads her, she'll keep going.
It's great.
What is the thing that is like, so for me, my power is best used for violence, but is also suited to seduction, transformation, inspiring awe and terror.
Mm. So my power is best used to seek knowledge, but I have it that it's also used to conjure spirits. She just doesn't necessarily have the full control over that full conjuring.
That's all right, love. That's my department.
A
What about
supernova is hard to control.
yeah?
What about
What
Birdie?
about yeah? What about Birdie?
Well, we've tested that name. That one doesn't work. Don't like Birdie. Uh, uh, my power is best used as a medicine, but it can also empower, understand, and pacify others.
Hmm, okay.
Oh, if we're talking all of them, it's conjure spirits, pass unseen, and lay curses.
Mhm.
I see. Now that we know a little bit about our strays, let's discover the place where they live. Let's build your sanctuary. A sanctuary has resources, friends, and wonders, and it's a little place all to your own. Um, if the sanctuary runs out of friends, resources, or wonder, the game will likely find an end. So take care of your little home. It's all you have in this world. That and each other. So the resources are mundane, but the useful things like a warm blanket, a roof over your head, an extra set of spare clothes. We are in a modern city, but I want you to remember that this city is falling apart as it seems. So I don't personally think that we are somewhere in the territory of 3 bedrooms, kitchen, bathroom, home TV. Friends of the sanctuaries are the Covenant's allies, or the Stray's allies, guests, and maybe even partners. And they may come and go. They might live with you there, or they may just make appearances now and then. And then you have wonders, little fantastical little things, which are important to you, and you know they're something special, but you maybe don't know yet quite what they do.
The
One of these is very
wonders.
funny.
Yeah.
And
Wait, is your funny one a belligerent sourdough starter?
Yeah, Villager Stars of the yeah. I also found that one really funny. It's pretty great.
I saw that and I instantly just started laughing in my head.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
So
we
let's go to the sanctuary. It's about page 76 in the urban fantasy setting.
Got it.
And
can
each
we,
of you
can we take a small little break, like just a couple of minutes? I just need to go and come back in like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
we
fine?
can take a break. We can go to an ad break. It's a good time because we've got one in 9 minutes anyway. So I'll take us to the break screen. We'll be right back while we construct our sanctuary. Until then, goodbye. And we're back. Hello, everyone. Building a sanctuary.
Welcome back, everybody. So we were building a sanctuary. We all share the same wonderful list. We don't need to read each and every single one of them, but I would invite you to just each of you are allowed to pick one resource, one friend, and one wonder. If I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
And I would love all of you to just look at the list, let it inspire you, come up with something you want to know, whatever want to have. What really, right now you are to choose what you have and what you're able to lose during the game. So have fun choosing. I'm just going to sit here and take notes.
So these are among the things that we could lose over the course of the game.
Yes. You have and if you lose all of one category, the game is very likely to end. Has anybody already made their first pick at the resources?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've got an
Let-
idea to invent one.
Mhm.
I love ideas. Let's hear Adalia and Matt first, and then we're gonna go back to Tweety.
Cross that one out as well.
You want to go?
Yeah, that's you.
Oh, I didn't know if you wanted to go. I was going to give her a kitchen alchemy workshop.
Mhm.
It's not an entire kitchen, it's not a whole space. It is the spot just in front of the kettle where, when she remembers, she will sit and tinker with something.
Sounds wonderful.
Mad will have a bargain with the subway ghosts because the subway is one of the other blood streams or life streams of a city. And the subway ghosts know all the beats, all the goss, and where things are kind of going, and if a station is closing or opening.
That's a good point. Now, Chilby?
I was thinking of an aviary.
Mm-hmm.
But my character has a focus on community.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, our sanctuary doesn't offer that. So I'm going to say instead, I'm going to pick a community garden.
Community garden. Hmm. Might I offer something similar that feels to me personally like a bridge between the two?
Yeah.
You have, how about something like a very big, very comfy couch that can be pulled out and allows you to have guests over and the best come togethers with tea. Like you have the one place where everybody wants to be.
I hear your offer. I think I'll go with a community garden because I
I hear
like
you.
the idea of supplying people with stuff. But I think the form the community garden takes is like a constantly shifting piece of land. And like sometimes it's under a glass house, sometimes it's not. And like my character is doing a lot to keep it stable. Like they focus a lot on like I am trying to keep this garden functional so that I
Mm-hmm.
can give other lost souls food.
You are heard, and I have written it down. Um, Chat. Is anybody in the chat awake and active?
Oh my god.
Oh fuck off!
Oh no.
No, I've
Oh,
killed them all.
the
I've
what
banned them all.
the actual fuck. Oh
Oh
god.
no! House of Dreams is alive. Oh god! I can't ban House of Dreams from House of Dreams.
Oh
Because
my
right
lord.
now, I will give you a possibility to give them a resource with a bit of a monkey paw.
Oh my god. You,
I will. You feel free to write down. We will come back to this so you have some time to think about it. And I will offer it the players, and the players can decide if they want it or not. But I want to remind you, if you burn through all of your resources, friends, and or wonders, the game will likely end. And most of the time, it's not a happy ending.
One of these is pretty good already.
true.
I believe the monkey paw would more be some kind of wonder.
That'd be a wonder.
So
Yeah.
I allow Chad to think about a funny little resource, something this group of strays might have found in this world falling apart that might be of use. And we
Just-
will continue
maybe just I'll give some examples of what the other resources are
Yeah.
so that chat can get a vibe. Uh, a modest sum of money, rooftop access, a local bodega's a local bodega's goodwill, uh, a washer dryer, courteous neighbours, an extra room with spare bedding are examples. So they are resources that are like spaces or assets rather than like specific objects.
Something else would also be a group phone plan, so they always have connection. Um,
Oh, that with the monkey paw. Oh my god.
yeah, it will have a monkey paw, and the chat is allowed to feel free to write down whatever they might desire. And if they don't come up with a monkey paw, don't worry, I will, because I love all of you so much.
Great.
Right then, chaps. So we know who to blame. We know who to blame.
We all know
Right.
supposed to.
Oh,
So
a
for
loaded gun
friends-
with a fucked up trigger. Riley, you are an evil one. You are an evil one. I will keep that one in mind.
We're gonna go to
Look
friends
at
now.
them sneaking.
Yeah, we're gonna go to friends.
No.
Oh.
No. No.
No.
Friends.
One
Indeed.
friend.
Covens, allies, guests, and partners.
My friend is an opinionated lifestyle blogger.
Wonderful. Do you have a name for them?
Cindy.
Wonderful. Let me guess. Cindy's favorite drink is iced matcha latte.
I don't know what one of those is, but I'll try one because Cindy recommends them.
What do I have so far?
You're also welcome to just make something up.
Could I make a lover?
Of course.
Could I go for the pigeon queen?
Oh,
As your lover?
Yes.
Of course. I do have one little question.
Okay.
Is she an actual pigeon?
I'm gonna say she is a woman.
Mm-hmm.
But kind of almost like a birdish face, wears a large sort of oil slick ruff sort of like around her like shoulders and neck. She seems like an older woman, kind of like grey hair, kind of that deal. And a giant set of pigeon wings. Like
I
an
see.
angel, but a little bit kind of rattier.
Yeah. May I offer you something?
Yes.
She is an actual queen, but not a queen, but a queen. She
Wonderful.
owns a little ballroom down the street.
Love it. I'm down. I'm down. I love it.
Is it a ballroom of dancing birds?
Maybe.
I hope so.
Whether they
My
be
current
dancing
Magic
birds or
the
not,
Gathering deck is a bird deck.
it doesn't matter
Flightless
whether birds or
birds.
not. They're still
It's great.
queens. They're still queens.
Madeline?
Do you know what? I think she has certain masks onto most people, even to her coven mates. But Greg, the neighborhood gargoyle, just listen.
Yeah.
He doesn't have an agenda. He doesn't have a plan. He just chills and eats the occasional pigeon, probably to the anger of a certain queen. But yeah, he's a chill guy.
It's
He's
just Greg.
it's just Greg. He listens. He's nice gargoyle Greg.
He listens and he never judges.
Yeah.
Chat, we're gonna play the same game again. You may offer our players another friend, another companion. How wonderful! With a bit of a twist, a bit of a monkey paw, and the players choose if they want to accept it or not.
You know we're going to accept it. Like, well, we can't
Yeah.
not accept it. Oh,
You absolutely can.
I don't know if that's how it works.
And while chat is thinking about this, let's proceed to your wonders. Magpie.
I have a really silly one. So I wrote on a project a while ago, and I was hell bent on creating just the silliest things I could. And the item would be frogs by the handful.
Excuse me?
Frogs by the handful, a fist-sized treasure chest. Every time you open it, there is a small, colourful glass frog sculpture inside. If you remove the frog and place it anywhere else, a new frog of a different colour will appear inside the chest. And if you remove the new frog, the old one will disappear into thin air. Nothing else can be placed in the chest, and anyone attempting to feel it will feel an insistent push against their hand. It's just a place to keep putting frogs.
Glass frogs, right?
Glass frogs.
Yeah, sure.
I
Sweet.
think it should be real frog.
Huh?
They can be real frogs.
Real glass frogs. Yeah. That's
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Real glass frogs.
That's really mean. I'm not gonna make that one joke. Okay.
What?
You have to be really careful about how far they jump. Oh,
What
the
is
shark.
your bird's current name?
No.
It's currently untested.
Untested. Okay. So
No, I don't like that one. No, untested's not a good name.
so what do I call you?
Oh, it's an untested name, isn't it?
That one, right? Did you pick
That
a
one doesn't
wonder?
work for me either. Sorry.
Okay, fair. Yeah, I did lack a certain je ne sais quoi.
No, I don't like that one
but
either.
yeah,
Je ne sais quoi. Yeah, it's
Okay.
too many letters.
je ne sais quoi.
Baguette.
I've had a baguette before. Baguettes are good. I don't know if I'm a baguette though.
Yeah, no, you're not. Graceful
We are
enough.
playing the trans kid game, people.
You are not graceful enough to be a baguette. I'm sorry.
You're more giving off sourdough.
Summer. Well, add that to the
I am-
list of potentials. I am writing
Yeah,
all these down.
I think
Squig.
I think my mostly because I just want to I don't know, do I do something that would be cool, or do I do something that's just like going to make Bard do a crazy voice? Like, okay, so I have an internet scrying glass, which is an OG first generation, like, iPad. And the Siri in this iPad talks in a German burlesque dancer accent. And yeah, we have our own little friendship, like, gossip girl.
So you have a possessed iPad.
A possessed iPad. Indeed. And internet, I'm choosing the internet scrying glass, which is going to
Mhm.
be a possessed iPad. Whose font?
From Pear.
It would be very funny that it speaks German.
Na, wie gut, dass ich hier bin.
And you don't know what it's saying.
Bei der nächsten Kreuzung rechts abbiegen.
Sounds
How
great,
do you
mate.
change
Ah.
these damn settings? I
Sehr geehrte Damen und Herren, willkommen zur Tagesschau.
I agree strongly.
What have you done? Do you see these chances? Do you see them? They're quencing.
The consoles are cransing. We are still missing one wonder.
Ah, yes. An unearring transit map.
An earring transit map.
An unearring transit map. A transit map that is never wrong.
Okay.
They could give it like the shipping forecasts. Do you ever listen to the shipping forecasts?
Well, I've listened to it a few times.
They're very relaxing.
I'll read the shipping forecast now.
So, also here, chat, you are welcome to put in one more wonder. I feel like most of the things we had as research sources so far qualify more as wonders. So I'd say we give chat a few more seconds and start with people, because I have seen some wonderful suggestions here in chat. Allow me to scroll up.
What have you done?
And at this point, I'm so grateful that somebody is writing, because my worst nightmare would have been I ask a question and nobody's answering anything.
That is to say, thank you for joining us. We're very grateful.
I'm enjoying
Yeah.
this. Don't forget to like, follow, and
Yes, that one.
we hang out here.
We have as a person a messenger bird that struggles with direction. And I would also say a note with a phone number on it, but no name. But I would add on the little piece of paper there's written for emergencies.
Ah. Okay, so can we use wonders?
Oh, and a local barista who knows all their favorite drinks. That doesn't seem like I don't see the monkey paw in that.
I love that character. I want to find out what your monkey paw of it is. So the same way that we can use aspects of ourselves in order to accomplish problems and we strike them off, do we need to do the same for wonders, friends, and resources, or do we lose them by failing?
You lose them by failing, and you lose them by failing specific colors of the tarot.
Right, I see. Okay. Cool.
But not gonna lie, I will allow you to burn through them if you want to.
I just thought that might be the design of the game. I thought that might be how the game ends.
If it's not, it's now.
You
can
through your things.
Callum, in this game, you can throw everything you have and own and are into the flames if that's giving you hope that the world might be a better place.
Okay, great. Cool. There is...
So what are we feeling, gang? Do we want to accept a new friend with a monkey paw?
Yeah.
Which
What
one are
is
you
the-
selecting, Abard? Which new friend
what is
are
the
you
option?
offering us?
I would offer you all that are in chat. You can choose one. Or I can pre-pick one if that's easier for you.
I like the idea of the barmaid who knows everyone's drinks.
The barista, okay.
Yeah.
And the drinks cost twice as much as they should. Ugh. Hmm.
Or knows what you need and not what you want.
Knows everyone's favorite drink,
Mhm.
serves them the opposite.
Knows what I like the direction that Magpie with there. Knows what you need, but gives you a cost that hurts.
You're lactose
Yeah.
intolerant.
Yeah.
Still got the hot chocolate.
Right.
Do you want to
I'll
accept
accept that.
Cecilia
I
as
would-
your
yeah.
friend?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyone got
yeah.
any objections?
Cecilia,
Then I will
you're
add
breaking
Cecilia.
my
My heart, it's
Then I will add-
shaking my
Shaking my
confidence,
confidence lately.
baby. Yeah.
Then I will add Cecilia the Warlock Barista as your friend.
Oh my lord.
Wonderful.
I believe we
you
had
heard
quite a
about
few
that?
ideas for wonders.
Yeah.
I am seeing a wardrobe that can provide any outfit. A dust collecting broom that stores massive amount of dirt but has to be emptied regularly or else.
Mm,
Mm, what else do we? A fully stocked.
a wardrobe that can provide any outfit, but it is automatically the least preferred color, like the last color that they would want to go out in.
Mm. We also have what I really loved was a loaded. No, that's more like an object, like a research. But I love the loaded gun with the fucked up trio.
Mm.
I quite like a bottle of WD-40, but it does nothing it's supposed to.
No. It does everything.
What he meant to do.
No,
It
I would-
fixes everything.
no. Listen. A magical bottle of WD-40, which can loosen up everything, anything, but it can be leaky.
Oh,
And if it leaks
damn.
into your bag falls apart at the seams.
And we can loosen up people's tongues with it.
And
Or the tongue might just fall out of their face.
Still make them talk.
The city told us with emphasis that it loosens anything.
I
Adi,
would
why?
like to say, I'm okay, thanks. I don't need that thing. However, I realise there's two other people, so I can be outvoted.
What are you going for? What do you want?
I'm
Contested.
happy just saying that I don't want the WD-40, and
Okay.
that you two can then decide whether you take it or not. But my vote is an NA. Nah, man. Nah.
What was your vote for? What is the specific wonder? Sorry.
The one you can choose, or the one that that our little bird brought into the coven.
What was the one that our little bird brought?
The transit map.
Or the transit map?
Yeah.
Oh, but that is already part of it, right? We're now looking
I've
for
already
the
got it.
crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Do you
you
two want the WD-40 or not? Is the question right now.
do you want the cursed WD-40?
Yes.
Yes. Because it
Using
can.
that
We know that it can loosen anything.
We could put
You
it
know what?
into the
Some things are
Parliament
meant to stay
building.
together.
No, see, that your mind immediately goes into certain parts. It's not. That's a Callum issue. I am.
No, we're
saying that
trying
it
to
can do-
avoid
it
things
can-
going into certain parts.
Yeah.
Let's
Right.
not use
100%.
WD-40 to affect people, shall we? I feel like that's a bad way to go. You know what? Go ahead, burn it immediately. Let's burn this WD-40 immediately at the start of the game, so we don't have to think about it ever again.
I
this
want to
point,
put it
I
in a
want-
parliament building.
At this point, I want to remind you that, first of all, your consoles will have quences. And second of all, if you lose a resource or a wonder, somebody else might claim it.
Oh. Oh.
No. This is
You-
this is a
Well,
this is a
you've made you consequencing your quences consequence.
Quences
That's
the
all on
consoles.
you two now.
Yep, we're into
I
the
was
con.
had
We're
no
into the
power
con.
of this decision.
we are into the con because
Sometimes
like,
it cons, sometimes it quences.
Yep, and I would rather have all of it with us rather than anybody else.
It is a horror campaign after all. Existential horror.
Yeah.
And sometimes existential horror takes the shape of a cursed
Of
can
being
of
able-
WD-40.
And it's not mattering. I voted no, and it didn't matter.
Democracy.
British, you're an existential crisis.
Democracy. Like
Your resource provided by the chat. Let me have a look.
Mm.
I see some interesting things. I kind of like the glitter bomb.
Oh no.
It's also low-key a wonder, but how about crafting space?
How about a bath that has always been glitter bombed?
Yes.
How about, let's make it even worse. How about a washing machine where a bag of glitter exploded in? You can get anything clean.
It's a washing machine
But
that always glitters everything that goes in.
yes, it smells amazing.
It's
I'm
clean.
in.
It's just glittery. I'll take that. Yeah, why not?
It'll get all of your stains out. However.
However, how are we feeling about?
that is fine, darling. I'm on fire most of the time anyway. I sparkle.
I feel like Dahlia spends her days just putting things in the washing machine to see what'll happen. It's like, do you know that little bit at the back of your brain that says, why don't you put a fork in the microwave just to see what happens?
No.
Oh,
I don't think about
that.
Okay,
like
I don't
living.
either.
I've got a pretty long life ahead of me, I hope.
Okay. I don't have any
So,
other examples.
while we are thinking about frogs and microwaves, Callum, I believe you drew the stars, if I'm not mistaken.
I did drew the star.
So I need you to pick one of each, and none of each. You can absolutely choose. You can pick out of all the wonderful things you now own. 3 things. One of it you write me in private. The other ones do not know. One of them is not what it seems. One of them has secret feelings, and one of them is doomed.
Oh.
And this is about what?
the items that we've just selected.
The wonders.
Some part of your sanctuary. That's just something Callum gets to do, and you two will not know what they choose.
Of course, it's
Oh,
Callum.
there you are,
being
Bard.
sus.
Sneaky, sneaky.
So I just had an entire rendition of Cruella de Vil. Like, oh my god.
Now we get to the wonderful part where we make the city, which means you get to make my character, because the city is a living being with a beating heart, and you and our wonderful audience will have a chance to choose some things. We are at the place where we are creating the kingdom, and at the same time, we are creating the underworld. Because I will absolutely put those two together, because what can be heaven can also be hell.
Mm-hmm. Paths and good intentions and all that.
And all that. So, pure heart, I want you to. Magpie, are you with me?
Yes.
You're the pure heart, aren't you?
No, I'm the old
I'm the
soul.
pure heart.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Callum, I'm so sorry. Callum, you
Sorry, I'm
get to
still thinking about the
pick.
star things. Yeah.
You're absolutely your will. You get to pick one or two place. No, wait. We have an urban fantasy book. I can absolutely choose it. I don't have to tell you what to do. I can do it myself. Here are the
Okay.
fates.
Are we
Cups,
looking? Are we supposed to be looking at page 78?
78. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
That
Hmm.
is, yeah. Those are things. And also, Callum, I need you to tell me the name of one park and one place of knowledge.
I don't know why this is coming to my head. Bumblefield Park.
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
A place of knowledge.
A university, a temple, something like that.
It's called the box.
Mm-hmm.
It's a box. Has a bunch of knowledge in it. And you can walk through the door, and then there's just loads of knowledge there in lots of different forms. And it's just
It takes a
called the
load dump.
All
box.
right.
It takes a load dump. Yeah.
It's called
Yeah.
box, but it's spelled BOCS. It's box.
CS. The box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone might have called it a library a long time ago, but because all the information is conceptual, it's not just books in there. So it just became a box to put information in.
That's valid.
Building of collected studies.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. The old soul gets to choose. Here it says the neighborhood history. I do not agree with that. Let's go back to the original game, because the original game, in my opinion, has some really interesting questions. Scroll. Settlement's also not really vibing. You can tell me 2 points of interest.
Ooh. Okay.
That's those funny questions now.
Pardon?
Sorry, I was going to go
One
back
of
to thinking
them.
about the other things.
One of them is a train station.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly known for its tunnel in and out. You always hear trains passing, but nothing ever arrives at the station.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and one of them is a large crater just on the
Mm-hmm.
outskirts of town. Nobody ever really knows where it came from, but sometimes if you sit just on the edge of it at midnight and listen very carefully, you can hear someone lamenting.
I love it. And our wild heart, I want you to choose 2 things that fiercely need your protection.
Okay. Two things. One
Mhm.
thing which she uses the help of Greg for, because Greg is an eternal watching eye. But this is something that not too many people know. But in the neighborhood, in the city, there is a park where people come to play, not just children, but people. And that park is something that she will keep safe.
Mhm.
Um, what would be the other thing? The does it have to be a thing, or does it have to be a place or a person?
We are building the city right now, so part of the city can also be the old woman that always sits in her old chair and knits. And if you ask her, she has some knowledge and wisdom for you.
I was it's uncanny how you went in the same way I went. The other person that I would want to protect is Granny Jambaya, who is just this big, massive mother figure, who, mm, similar to how the Oracle was with Neo in the Matrix,
Hmm.
just a kind, uh, again, listener, but not just listener, a facilitator, a nurturer, a
Hmm.
provider. Mama Jambaya is precious.
And always has a big pot of good food. She's
Not
always
just a
Wonderful.
cooking
big, not
somehow.
just a big pot of food, a big massive pot of food. We got to
A
be
big,
precise here.
massive,
Big
delicious pot
massive,
of food.
Mhm.
Hmm.
which is different from big and massive. Separately.
And her hair wraps are just always just look more and more exquisite every day.
Hmm.
You do all of that mothering and still look that fab. This person has to be protected.
Hmm. I have an offer for the players. Granny Jambaya could be connected to the Pigeon Queen.
Hmm.
No objections.
That could be interesting.
You wanna? No objections at this time.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Um, Chat, are you with me? I summon the ghosts of the chat.
No, the chat's
Chat's
all
the
dead.
subway ghosts.
Chat is
Yeah,
the
yeah,
subway
they're
ghost.
under my control. They have a bargain with me. The bargain.
Because right now, a very important thing is about to happen. You
Oh
all
boy.
have your truths about yourself. You all have the things that are undeniable true that you can pull power from, that you can burn out of yourself. And so does the city. So do I. I will put a little message in chat.
It's okay.
We
I'll speak
have,
up.
let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have here some truths that could be true about the city. I want each of the players to choose one, and I want chat to choose one. And these are the things that will be true about the city. The other ones, things might be true also, but those are the things that are very true about the city. And those are the things you, as the players, can ask me to burn instead of you burning a piece of yourself.
The city is nosy.
Wonderful.
The city is demanding.
Mm-hmm.
The city is fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Chat, at this point, the first person to post something will know the truth of the city. And as a reminder, this is something you can burn if you want the city.
Oh
We have
Lord.
the city is poor. Oh, we have the city's point is okay. Everybody's fighting. Kids, you get you figure it out under. Yeah, right, chat. You can do that.
I personally will go with Papi's recommendation. The city is hungry.
As a reminder,
I would stand by the first person to chat, and I think the city is poor because that's the person who wrote it first.
that's true. Then, then this city is poor.
Mm.
Mostly because I don't like the fact the Peculiar Planets wrote the city is full of fire in all caps.
This is something you can ask me to burn, but as you might have seen on your own character sheets, if you burn something, it gets replaced by something else. I mean, what can go wrong? The city is poor. If it's not poor anymore, everybody is better, right?
Where does the
Oh
replacement come
boy.
from?
Hmm?
Have I just not read it properly?
No, this list is mine.
Oh, it says in the brackets what things are replaced by. I just didn't read it. It's okay, ignore me.
Ah, wonderful. Since we have now built the city. What do we have? Countryside. We have a leader. We need a leader of the city. Who's in charge of the city?
The city is poor. Then it has to be an encroaching corporation. Because we all know what the actual BBEG is, folks.
Can I argue it's the Rat King?
The Rat King.
Ooh.
You've got
I was going to
pigeon
say a
queen,
literal parliament.
and now we have a
You?
Rat King. Now, what the Rat King is could be many things. It could be a pile of rats who sit on a phone. That's fun. It could be a drag king rat. It could be a like rat king, as in a leader of a group of urchins. It could
As
be.
far as I know, originally a rat king is a not so nice word for a clump of rats whose tails got so tangled they can't get apart anymore.
Yeah. I mean, that's the sad, depressing type. But also, I like a drag king rat.
All of the above.
I was going to say a literal parliament of owls.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean, you do. I believe it's the wild spirit, gets to pick another leader, like the first leader and the leader that's the
Opposition.
rival opposition.
I
Oh,
fucking love Parliament of Owls. That's so good.
yeah. I do like the Parliament of Owls as the actual leaders, and
Okay.
I think
No,
uh,
the sun. Whoever drew the sun, but you can also just
Bride the Sun.
I did draw
yeah.
the sun. I did draw the
Okay.
sun.
Go on, pride yourself.
The other, the rival to the Parliament of Owls is, I think, of course, going to be the new street side kids, the delinquent teens, who are just angry at the world,
Hmm. As a
but mostly
reminder, it
because they are very scared.
as a reminder, it can be that the first leader might fall in the course of the story, and the second one steps in place. It does not mean that the situation has to become better.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wonderful.
maybe the kids know something that we don't.
Hmm. Hey, the new street side kids gov.
What was that?
Hmm. And last, I would love to have a national joy from each of you.
National joy.
Yeah, something that makes this city a better place. At
Where
least,
is the
let me have a look.
national plan?
I'm not sure if it's in the urban thingy too.
Oh,
Scroll,
There's
scroll.
local joys in the
It
urban one.
is.
Local.
yeah.
Give me one of them each.
Hmm.
A fuchsia tree that has been grown more or less since the city started. Every year, the people that live local to it add a gold band to one of the boughs so you can track how old it's gotten.
Mhm.
It's a pretty common spot for picnics and for people to get engaged.
Wonderful.
Hmm.
Art that randomly appears.
A what that randomly appears?
Art that randomly appears
Okay.
in the street and then
Mhm.
disappears.
Ooh.
The
Oh, shit, we have our own Banksy.
but it's like everything can be covered in art, or it can
Mhm.
simply like a statue can appear in the middle of the street and then disappear.
Ooh.
And
I
like
think. Oh, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
walls of a cafe can become graffiti, and then the next minute it's the Mona Lisa.
Mhm.
I
Maybe
think.
that's how all cities should
mm
be. I don't know.
I think one of the things about the city that Mad really treasures is the garden of moving topiary, which is essentially just an entire garden of topiary that you can essentially take a nap on, and as you sleep the topiary shifts and into what you dream. And it's
Oh.
just that sometimes the leaves are green but they hide roots that grow and dig and bind.
I've also read The Shining.
That's wonderful. Now, we built such a beautiful city. I do believe it needs a bit of shadow.
Oh,
So
that
let's
sounds
build
bad.
the underworld.
Nah, we don't want one of those. Seems bad.
The underworld.
It's 80.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I will allow us to jump the first one because I, as the city, will be what the city is and what the underworld is.
Okay.
Do you get to tell us?
You will see.
Mhm.
That's still.
Mm.
No, I don't know about that. I'm not looking
SpaghettiOs.
at the world anytime soon. No, no, no.
Do you want to know?
No.
No, it's fine. Do you want to know?
I'd love to know. I'd love to know what the underworld is.
Do the other two want to know?
Oh, not damn
You
democracy
know
on
what?
me
Why,
again.
why, why not? Let's go ahead. Let's go into it with some recon done.
The underworld is being forgotten. The underworld is the mist. The underworld is the in between. The underworld is the stranger turning away even though they see you bleeding out on the street. Indifference is your personal hell in this city.
Cool. Well, it's fine. If we just make ourselves unforgettable, it won't happen.
I love your optimism.
I've fixed the problem, gang. I had to deal with being
Mhm.
forgotten.
The player who drew the star will choose one kind of denizen that makes the city a tiny bit colder.
Who's the star?
I'm the star. I'm both the star and the fool. I'm the main character of the North Sound.
And
Um, uh,
Oh
I
God.
think. Oh,
Mhm.
that's good. I'm gonna go for the beasts of waste and refuse.
Once more, please.
Mm.
I
The
didn't quite get you.
beasts of waste and and refuse.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. The player who drew the moon will choose a barrier that must be reckoned with to enter or exit. Aggressive scrolling in chat.
It's me. I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember
You
who
know?
I am. Oh, that was me. That was me. That was me.
Mhm.
So that was. Hang on, hang on. So that was a barrier.
Mm-hmm. What is
Hmm.
keeping the beasts of waste and refuse in check? What is a threshold you can step over to maybe even commune with them?
Ooh.
Maybe they're not evil at all, just a bit misunderstood.
I think there's a series of. A long time ago, lightning struck in certain areas in
Mhm.
I guess, like a surrounding space, creating these sort of fulgurites that when the first moon hit them, they created a barrier that kept them in check.
Mhm.
It lit them up in a shade the color of a new dawn.
Beautiful. I welcome my players. This is something we will probably do off screen because time is running away on us. To look at your player books and read how the underworld has laid claim on you. As a reminder, in during our wonderful game, these claim of the underworld, of the cold parts and indifferent parts of the city, might worsen, and if they worsen too much, the game will end, and we will find out what happens.
Mm.
Do you
Oh
have a problem,
yeah.
Callum?
No, I'm good. I've got a problem. There is no problem that I can't solve. A little bit of you know, hard work and optimism. Um, Yeah. Well, because
Wonderful.
the underworld, it only menaces me with nightmares about my home. That's fine. That's nothing wrong with my home. I'm not also. I didn't also come to the city to escape the truth about my past. So my home can't be bad nightmares.
Of course.
Hmm.
And at this point, I also invite the chat again. You can add a little something to the cold part of the city. The neon lights that reflect in the glass of the fallen apart skyscraper with the metal rods sticking out like broken fingers. If you like to. And if I like it, I will take it. I will probably take it because the city is me, and this is one of the choices I get to make.
I
While
just
we
see
are all
like
doing that, I believe on your character books there are some questions. All in all, that we will be asking 12 questions towards each other, and we will be starting with the pure heart asking the old soul a question.
how did you first hear about me?
Hmm. I think I'm drawn to things with wings. I think I see feathers everywhere I turn, and you were different. There was something strange that I couldn't quite put my finger on, so I thought I had to go and see for myself.
Cool.
Now, I believe, pure heart, you also have another question to ask.
Yeah. What do you see in me that reminds me of home? Sorry, what do I see in
You
you
ask,
that reminds me of home?
are you
Hmm.
asking the heart or the old or the will
I'm asking
spirit?
the old soul that because I have to ask two questions. It says on the book.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hmm.
So, what reminds me of home?
No, what do I see in you that reminds me of my home?
You of home. Oh,
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Hmm.
I think someone or something who is very busy, never quite knows how to keep up with itself, but tries to stay as modern as it can.
Yeah, okay. Uh,
Did I sum up Liverpool well? Did I do
yeah,
Liverpool
yeah,
good?
and wings. Cool. Do you want me to ask the wild spirit questions now too?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, what skills have you promised to teach me, and how did I convince you?
What skill have you promised to teach? Hmm. I think Madeline would have promised to teach the statue uh, the best way to craft a metaphorical dagger that would go between the specific ribs needed to cut into the heart of an idea. And how you convinced me. Um, What was your aspect?
I am the star. I am driven by faith and connections.
Faith and connections. I think the earnestness in which you sought to create a connection with me reminded me of something that used to be from a better time. And in that enthusiasm, I think Madeline saw hope.
Cool.
And I think that is how you convinced me.
Uh, how did you first show me the beauty of this city?
On a night when you were feeling lessened, when you were feeling static, I took you and went and bought some pecan nuts and mixed nuts and a few little cups of coffee, and we went up to visit Greg, and there was not too much talking, but I showed you your first full moon rise, and it was a cold night, but not uncomfortably cold, but beautifully cold, in which the winter moonlight itself felt like gossamer threads of an aura that would hug you. And then I offered you sugar for your coffee.
Cool.
Have you asked all your question,
I've asked all
your
my
heart?
questions.
Well, Spirit, it's time for you to ask your questions.
Hmm, 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 hmm. Old soul, what truth of my past have I confessed only to you?
I think the night when you first questioned what hope was. I think the evening when you watched the sun go down and you weren't sure why, but it felt like the darkness was overwhelming. And for a faint few hours, you wondered what hope was. And then you found it again in the moon when the moon rose. And I think that's where a lot of your hope boils from.
But was this a moment of weakness that I confessed to you? Or was it something else?
I don't think it was weakness. I think, if anything, it was a reforging.
Okay. Um, I think we are always going to be beholden. So I will instead ask this. What part of my lifestyle do you find most distasteful?
I think the amount of clothes that you go through.
Oh, 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 oh. Oh, look at this bitch. Look at this bitch. Okay,
Shots
okay.
were fired.
Shots, fucking shots. This is a goddamn fusillade. Fucking. All right,
She
okay.
sees Mads turn up with like a new scarf and a new dress, and it's like, oh well, where did you get that from? And did you not have that one in green last week?
Someone gifted it to me. All right. It wasn't bought. I
You
only
mean
Of
it?
get
course.
gifted things.
She looks sideways to the not Selfridge's bag by the bin.
Okay. So my clothes. Oh, Magpie, you have forever taken a mark in my book.
This will be
Shock
hilarious.
horror.
No, I will not forget. Neither do I forgive. But we shall come to that at some point. Pure heart.
Aye.
Almost like this is perfect. Like this is meant to be asked to the pure heart by this wild soul. Which of my escapades will you never let me live down?
You conceptualized a way to get to the moon, and it failed miserably.
I love it.
Oh,
I love
oh.
it.
You wanted to get the moon, and it failed horribly.
You done me dirty, mate. All right. You done me dirty. Okay.
I'll
Okay.
never let you forget that time you tried to build a staircase to the moon.
Okay. So then I'm forced to ask you this question.
Uh-huh.
Which of your virtues do I find hardest to emulate myself? Give yourself a compliment now, motherfucker.
To trust in unknown. You struggle to take a leap of faith, and I will take a leap of faith any day of the week.
That's because you're an airhead. But, all right.
I might never make you live down the fact you tried to get to the moon on a rocket that you designed out
I
of multiple
did
cans
think
of
that
Coke
we would not
and
be
mint.
discussing
But
that.
I was the person who stood on it and went, "Go on, let's go."
Redacted, untested.
It doesn't like you might have conceptualized how to get something, but I will always jump at the attempt to do it, and you're actually like, actually, I don't know if this is right. So even though
Every shadow in the area just starts turning into a hand with the middle finger, and I will not let any guesses be as to where all the middle fingers are pointing. But yes.
I follow
I
the
love
middle
the
fingers.
sibling dynamic here.
The middle fingers are trying to tell us something. Let's find out what they're trying to tell us.
Magpie, I almost pity you. Almost.
Live, laugh, love.
With that being said, old soul, ask your questions.
Yes. Pure heart. What did I cruelly destroy to protect you?
Oof.
Oh no, because I wasn't ready for that question. It's not on my list.
Is it a different set of questions? Have I got the wrong ones?
To protect me.
No.
Oh.
You're
Okay.
also free to invent your own questions.
Oh, I'm looking at the cyberpunk. Ignore me. I'm looking at the wrong one.
No. But it's a good
I've said it
question.
now, and I've got to answer.
I'll change the rest of them.
No. It's fine. I think there was a fiendish spirit who I was befriending, and you went, they're bad for you. They're trying to trick you. I wouldn't believe you. So you just destroyed it. And I don't know it happened. And I miss my friend.
Oh no!
It just went up to the farm upstate. It's
Yeah,
fine.
it's
Just
fine.
stopped
It's
hanging out one
fine.
day.
Callum.
Yeah.
Callum.
Yeah.
What was the name?
Oh.
Oh, see what you did? See what you did?
You know what? No, you're not the right person to ask. Magpie.
Oh.
What was their name? Do you even remember the name? Or was it all the same to you?
She named them enemy. She cared not for what their actual name was.
It was actually Bubblebud.
Callum, I believe you do remember the actual name.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell it?
If you keep it secret now, you
Rito.
can always tell us later.
His name
Okay.
was Rito.
Rito.
Yep.
I love that.
Come on. Throw me another
And
question.
also, yeah.
I've got the right ones now. When did I lose your trust?
Ooh.
And it wasn't blowing up my friend. Oh dear.
I'm not a good guy.
You're just doing what has to be done.
I asked you to hand out some of the food from the community garden, and when I got back, you hadn't done it because you didn't trust the people who came to collect it.
Ooh.
Just write it down.
You refused kindness to strangers because you were unsure of them. Does that feel fair, or is that out of character for you?
I think that she can be lost enough in her concerns that she could. She would have tried to fix it. Oh.
Maybe I can offer a solution. I believe your magic was dream magic, wasn't it?
Fine.
Yeah.
I went for luck.
Luck, yeah. Maybe it wasn't. You know, part of your magic might have been that you feel the luck of people. And some of those people had so much bad luck sticking to them that, no, the other way around is even better. The people you met were so lucky you knew they wouldn't need it. They would find their fortune another way. But if your little friend trusts your judgment here, that's another question. How do you feel about that?
I'm happy to go for it. And then the last one for the pure hearts. What would turn you into me?
You got to ask 3. Oh dear.
You only get to ask 2.
Oh, Sack that then.
Yeah, fuck you.
Ignore that.
I'm never becoming you.
That's
But
probably
you
a
have
good thing.
you have 2 less
Um,
for the wild soul, for the wild spirit.
How will you be the absolute death of me?
Sorry?
How will you be the absolute death of me?
Oh, again, are you doing this from the urban fantasy?
Yeah,
Oh,
I hope so.
It's not on the open fancy list.
I,
Don't worry about what
yeah,
list it's from.
Where am
That's a fucking
I?
great question.
that is a great question. Okay, but again, I was not prepared for it. Fuck.
Sorry, I
There
couldn't find the other one. What am I
No,
looking
a
for?
question is a
is
question.
a question is a question. What is the
Also,
question
peeking
again?
in which questions you're gonna get, my dears. This is
Hey,
improv.
fuck.
I've
Okay,
been staring
fine.
at the complete wrong playbooks.
All right, no worries. What is the question again?
How will you be the absolute death of me?
At some time in some tale, in my arrogance, I will get into a fight that I cannot win and that your words can't save. And that is what is going to be the end of you.
I believe the absolute death in this part is more meant metaphorically, as in what is it that will really, what's the thing of the everyday thing that will, or also someday in the future will make Kevin heart attack, not as an absolute death.
I think some part of you would die when in that moment I lose my hope again.
Wonderful.
Ooh. And then the other one is, why did you used to revere me and what changed?
I revered you because in a fight, when my ghosts were trying to bind the purpose of something we were interrogating, and my shadow whip was taking its toll on its tangible form, you came in and saw me exhausted after hours and hours of futile interrogation. You handed me a bowl of soup and told me to go sit in a chair somewhere, and then asked, "May I have a word?" And then, literally, that you had a word that I did not hear, but the entity could not resist anymore and fell. That was why I revered you. What made me stop? Hmm. That you removed the agency of the pure heart when you removed the choice of what could happen and robbed him of his consequences when you destroyed Rido.
Cool. That's my two.
And at the very last, I offer each of you to ask the city a question. And with each of you, I mean you three and the chat.
Hmm. Where do you keep the darkest secrets you hold?
In the open light, and that's what makes them so terrible. It's not the darkest secrets are not the one hidden. They are the ones that are so painfully obvious that everybody chooses to gracefully overlook them.
What causes the biggest leak in the essence of the city?
Mm, if I already said indifference on another occasion, but I feel like this is also the answer here. The thing that makes the city fall apart is people. Everybody here is a story that never was told, that was partially forgotten. In the end, if nobody cares about the story of the people here, if nobody cares about each other, those people might as well not exist. And then they don't.
What is one way you offer people of this city comfort?
I give you space. And I give you a home, don't I? I exist. The rest is up to you. And if you hold each other, I am able to hold all of you.
So capitalist dystopia confirmed, essentially.
I lived in Berlin long enough to know what it feels like.
Uh, uh,
And we have one question in chat. What open wound do you still have?
Oh.
That's a very good one.
Oh ho 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 ho. Good job, Anna. Show us where to pour the salt in. Come on.
That's a different question. What open wound do I still have? I am all of you.
Oof. Roast. Damn.
No, not like that. I am everybody in this world, in this city. I am every little ghost turning around the corner, every snicker in the hallway, every bit of dust dancing in one of the bleak streaks of sunlight through a broken window. I am what I am, and the pure wonder and the pure horror of it drives me insane.
Seems like a skill issue.
You're a bird.
Oh yeah.
Got him!
Snap, snap,
Got him!
snap, snap.
Ow!
So
I like a bird.
I
A bird's not a good name.
I told you in the beginning that you will be able to get more things to burn for yourself. We don't have much of a time left, but I will still honor my word. It will be quick, I promise. I believe all of you at least have some kind of story, what they are and how they got here. Also, all three of you are very good storytellers. That's why I invited you. So you know that a normal story has a beginning, a middle part, with a transformation and an ending. You are all untold stories. I will not ask of you to say it out loud, but I want you to write your story down. There once was a little bird. There once was a planar spirit. There once was a fire-breathing woman. And whatever would have happened if the story would have been told. And your ending. That can be a happy ending, that can be a sad ending. But what you will be able to do is burn parts of your stories up. If you burn away your ending, you might, for example, if you died in your ending, you might not ever be able to die anymore, which is a horror in on and for itself. If you burn away your beginning, you might have problems remembering who you once were. It's difficult to track the way back and how you became what you are, and it might be getting easier to get lost in all that is. And if you burn your transformation, you might get stuck in what you are. And any potential you might have had might be lost. 3 sentences from each of you. I don't want to hear the story right now. I want all of you to write it down until next time. And next time we will begin this game by each of you telling the story that wasn't told.
So, what are the 3 lines? One is the beginning.
The beginning, the
one is-
transformation, and the end.
Okay.
You know what? I don't
Right.
like
Okay.
this. We've got to do homework. Homework for a TTRPG. This ain't it. This ain't on this. This is bad. This is. Oh.
For example, at the example of Finding Nemo, there once was a clownfish father who was very afraid for his son, would be the beginning.
Mhm.
To save the son, he made a long journey and faced many dangers to find some courage in himself, would be the transformation. And the ending would be he found his son again and started to live a life with less fear and more joy.
Fuck. I just confirmed that I'm a sadist or a masochist. I don't, because I'm doing it myself. Why? It's sadomasochism, I guess. I know exactly what I want to say.
If you want to, though,
I'll do it
you have
5 minutes before we start.
you can
next
feel.
week.
Thank you, Colin, for all your hard work. If your team, I will do it 5 minutes next week before we start. We can also spend the last 5 minutes here to help each other out.
I'm doing it right now.
It's very good.
Doing it right now.
Very good.
Thank you. I aim to get gold stars everywhere I go. There's nothing we need to unpack about that.
I believe I forgot something. Where is that? Ah, yes, the inevitable fate. The fate will be the end. Da-da-da. It's not. That's it. Here, I put them away. Is this the right? This is not the right. This not. Where did I put my stack of cards?
We want to do that next week at the start, along with our stories, because it's getting pretty late. I'm
can do
losing
that.
consciousness.
But I believe. Where did I put it?
I have the beginning. Do you want to hear the beginning?
I would love to hear the beginning at the beginning of the next session.
Next session. Fair.
Bard, I'm sending it to you.
Wonderful.
I do my homework.
Here. What would be a game of tarot if there weren't some cards dropping, because here we are now entertainers?
What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What's going on?
Mm-hmm. No, you're right. We will do this at the beginning of next week. This will be fun. What we will do is prepare the ending. I've seen your message, Magpie. Are you sure?
Yes.
All right.
Fuck me up. The quote Steve, fuck me up.
Say please.
Please.
Not on stream, boys!
I don't know what you mean, Callum.
Community
We were just
guideline.
using basic manners.
Yes. Still, I see people taking notes, but still, I believe that is all of our time for today. And I'm very glad that we actually got through all of this. I was a bit afraid the time would not be enough. But here we are now. I entertained you. And I believe we will meet again next week.
It was a lot of fun. I had a great time. Thank you.
And next week we'll actually start our journey properly.
Oh no.
I have a little spoiler for next week, because I decided one part of the aesthetic of Madeline. Part of her ghost power is that she has a squad of ghosts that essentially look like all of the Saja boys from K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yes.
And they are just her personal entourage / gophers.
I love it. It
Yeah.
will make my job a lot harder, but I love it.
I mean, sorry, I was going to start making a joke about making things hard, but let's carry on.
I'd say
This has been a great session. I think it's time we wind down and say goodbye, everybody. I'm in control. I have the buttons.
And this was the moment the brain cell left the room.
My name has been Callum. I have been a yet untested name. You won't see me any longer unless you go over to my blue sky. I'll be back next week. I fucked up my own outro because I'm just trying to get this thing done. I'm gonna
put them off.
I'm gonna popcorn it over to Magpie to say bye.
Oh no. Hi, bye. I've been Magpie. You can find me on Blue Sky at that all rhymed. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed with that. You can find me on Blue Sky at Antique Horror. I write comics. I write tabletop game stuff. What else do I do? I started yelling about all the Horus Heresy books and then took a sharp left and started yelling about all the Gaunt's Ghost books. So if you like Warhammer, I yap a lot. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I got. I'm gonna popcorn it to Addy.
It is 3:30 in the morning, and yeah. Hello, people of the internet. I am RDMK, and you will find me here on House of Dreams playing Madeline, who will talk a bit like this, perhaps. But yeah, this was illuminating and quite an interesting direction to take. I think I'm falling in love with these kind of games that ask questions to each other and all of that. It's so nicely done. And yet again, yeah, I will never forgive a certain person for making me play a cloth cloth there buy a lot of clothes. And you shall know my wrath sooner than later.
I welcome it. Bard.
Yes, I know. I was waiting for somebody to say my name. Is this
That's
me?
why.
Hello?
That's why I did it.
I'm awake. I'm here. First of all, thank you, each and everybody, for tuning in and staying with us. I know this first session might have been something else than the usual tabletop RPG experience, but I'm still so glad that you joined us. I'm the Bard with Many Names. You can find me basically everywhere on the internet as Bard with Many Names. You can find me here on Wednesdays. I had to look at the calendar because now it's Thursday for me already. You can find me here on Wednesdays. You can find me on alternating Tuesdays, either on Pencil's Table playing Blades in the Dark with our wonderful Callum and our wonderful Adi. You can find me starting the around end of September, was it? Yes. Over at the other Tuesdays at Rollers Joint, where I will be DMing something else very fun that will drop soon. You can find me, let me have a look at my calendar. You can find me at Euphoria soon with a little recorded something about, I don't know, mechs and magical girls or something like that. And because wasn't enough magical girls already, you can find me on Pencil's Tables at the 27th of September, where I will be DMing a magical girl one-shot myself. And you may or may not believe how much I will be stealing from a certain anime that was part of my childhood, and that definitely not has two talking cats, and I digress. And I believe as soon as this wonderful show is done, you will also find me here again with the season 2 of Dead at Heart. So I'm not going anywhere. I have put my chair and my couch in this room, and I will not leave until the landlord will kick me out. At this, I wish all of you a wonderful, wonderful time zone. Take care of you and each other. Say hi to your neighbor, and let's try to make this world a tiny bit better. All right? Good night.
Bye bye for now.